swaying, the long route back, convoy 92. You release
Welcome to Atlantic Fleet, everyone. This is a new series I will be doing on this channel. Hopefully you will enjoy it. So Atlantic Fleet is an iPad game turned PC game that I highly recommend to get for the PC. Might be slightly tedious, but it's okay. So training missions, we're gonna avoid single battle, avoid campaign. The campaign is a little bit bizarre. You just play 15 missions and you have to get out of 3 stars for each mission. But the Battle of the Atlantic is what we're gonna play. We're gonna play as the German Kriegsmarine, of course, censorship. We cannot allow history to be portrayed over here accurately for the enemies, for the Axis I mean. So over here we're gonna purchase our own starting ships. I'm not gonna click continue, I'm gonna click start new campaign because I don't like my old one. Start a new game, will place existing Kriegsmarine, save game, continue, yes. So now we have to get our ships. So, as I've seen with a big advantage is that you don't get actual ships in the beginning. You know, you avoid all of these things for the moment. What you want instead is the U-boats. Now, Type 7 class, they are quite good, but I prefer a whole lot more the Type 9s. As you can see, they're much faster, they carry... You know, they're just a little bit faster than the convoys, so you can catch up with the convoys. And the torpedoes, there's a good amount. Because in this game, you have to resupply the ships every time. Thankfully not for fuel, but for ammunition. So once you're out of torpedoes for the submarine, that's all gone. Oh wait, what's that U-boat from Das Boot? Not over here, well crap. Wasn't it U-96? Nope, it's not over here. Definitely not over here. And not over here. Anyways, so I already got 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna start off with 10. So instead of 4 ships in one wolf pack for me, I'm gonna have 5 ships per wolf pack. Okay, now I've completely lost count since I've been saying this, so I'm gonna have to try to find out how many there are. So let's go back to the shipyard. How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, a little bit too high, but what to do? I'm just curious, how much money do I still have left? Okay, I still got this. I mean, I really want to go for the Type 21, but sadly, not available till week 3 of September 1943. Just like how I want the Bismarck, but that will be available in 1940. Anyways, how do I exit out of here again? Alright. So this is the whole thing, you select ships to be damaged or rearmed. Kind of obvious, just select this one for whatever ship. Now let's go back to the map. So the map is kind of weird to explain. So you move ships by selecting them and then moving them. So right now, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships. Move these to Norway. So that's how you move, and you can only move them once and then you have to move to the next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I leave 4 over here to defend. So now let's just go over the rules quickly. Not the rules, the buttons down here. Okay, I clearly don't know what that is. Over here, just look into the specifications for the ships, blah 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 blah. You know the obvious. Can I get out of this? Okay, I guess not. So over here we got the names of all the different areas, which I don't really understand what was so important of these. Weather conditions, which is always good to know, so it can tell you whether you have an advantage. With the U-boat, it's quite an advantage if there's a storm outside. Unfortunately, if you have a ship, it's going to be quite a disadvantage, and this just shows naval vessels. So we're starting in week 0.5 September 1939. So this technically would be September 3rd and a half, I guess. I don't know. Each turn is literally half a week, so literally 3.5 days. So let's just move to the next turn. Okay, nothing happened. Oh, here we go. So this is the report. These are all the ships and their locations, and how many tons we've lost, and how many tons the English have lost. As you can kind of guess, you know which side we're gonna have to go. How do I get out of here? Okay, there. So these two I'm gonna leave over here. These ones I don't feel safe because they are in the threat of the English attacking them. However, if I move them over here, they start to go into dangerous areas for the convoys. Anyways, next turn. Oh shit. Submarine attack by enemy aircraft. SSU 531 medium damage. Okay, so are you out here? No. Are you out here? No. Oh wait, are you over here? Okay, so this is good. So if we go back to this, yeah, okay, so here shows that we have harbors which are underneath our control. There's, of course there's these ones, but they're clearly not in our control. Anyways, oops, just click next week. I'm not gonna move that. Repair for you. And this shows how many turns it will be out. So for 3 turns it will be out. So as for you, I want you to move even further out. So now we got you in the middle of the Atlantic. Okay, let's just move forward. Since I know that I got quite a bit of money, let's get ourselves some more ships. So how do I add? Nope, that's select all. Oh yeah. So 5 of them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's launch them over here, and 2 of them go up here next week. All of these go over here. Come on, at this point some action would have happened. Anyway, so now we can occupy the oceans for a moment. Okay, finally something happens. So out over here. So as a blah 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 blah, it's stormy, so that's an advantage for us. BB Warspite and DD, so I think BB was a destroyer or a I'm not too sure. Initiating is the Germans, great. So that's an advantage for me. So combat goes like this. You move the ship, you select the speed, you move the ship, and then you attack. So first off, I gotta see which ships have an advantage. So I can line these up to start shooting torpedoes this way. And maybe this one. This one, I'm not too sure. These ones got a full advantage where if I start turning them left, they can start to attack from the side. But for the moment, what's the Warspite? So I think this... So I was wrong. This is a battle cruiser, I guess? Queen Elizabeth... Oh no, battleship, so... stronger. Okay. So just to sort out some other things. These are all the different sectors of the ship. If they become yellow, they're damaged for 1 or 2 turns. If they're orange, they might be able to be repaired after the battle. If not, they have to be brought in harbor. Red or badly damaged has to be brought into a harbor. And then I think there's one more color which just shows that it's gone. I mean, a ship can be hugely damaged in this game to the point where it will be scuttled, but not by your decision. So let's see. Our U-boat is currently this one, so it's gonna have to turn around a little bit. So to port, attack, none. Okay, so this is one of those in the advantage, so I think this is the one that I want to start with the attack right now, because I've been in these battles before and they tend to draw out sometimes. So 1, 2, And 2 should be okay. Fire away. Not realistic at all, but who cares about realism in this game? But this is... You really need a manual for this game, but there's only one problem. It doesn't come with it. I might have done a mistake right now with one of the torpedo launches, but what to do? Always keep 2 in the chamber, so loading doesn't really become a problem. Once again, another one with disengage. Just gotta make sure where my allied submarine is. No, those are torpedoes, and there's the allied sub. Okay, so this one I move heavily this way, and let's see. First I'll select the target. Kind of close, but 1 and 2. Fire away. Anyways, now I get to see the ships move. No, don't tell me I missed. Well, I missed 1 ship, and 1 is sinking, so that's good. Yep. Wait, which torpedo? I've already lost track. And there goes 2. Don't crash into that ship, it's very possible. Ooh. Sadly, I cannot see. Ooh. Yep, and there it goes. So if you're wondering why some of these explosions happen... Okay, this one shows no sign of damage. Let's see if I can find it. One of the big things that tends to sink these ships is that the pumps tend to fail, so without the pumps you got no water coming out, and first of all, it's when the water gets to the boiler room, because now you got superheated water. I just need to check. What's your maximum speed? 24. Okay, so you can outpace the U-boats. So I'm gonna have to try to make my way around this. These little buggers are fast, so I'm gonna have to try... This is a guess. I'm really not good at aiming these things for fast ships. For slow ones, as you can see, with the number of Freyrs left being the number 0, I can say that I'm fairly okay at sinking a ship that's targeted to be sunk. As for you and the other 2 ships over here, we're gonna try to sink a battleship. Sometimes they're resilient, but most of the time they're not, and that's a direct center to the boiler, so... So he's continuing to turn. I'm just curious, is this within distance? No. So this shows the distance. I think it's... You know, 1 hole is a kilometer, I guess? I'm not too sure. I cannot read these. Oh, there it goes. Too much water. Yeah, you're too far from anything, so there's no point for you. So you disengage. Maybe one of them would hit. Just... Shit! What the hell? Did I hit the propulsion steering? I guess I hit the ammunition. I mean, the one thing I don't like about this game is that you have to sometimes guess what's the actual damage. Anyways, all ships are gone. Warship 32. So this is how much tons they've lost now, and this is the amount that we earn, blah blah blah, to purchase other ships. Oh no, medium damage. And this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. Special thanks to Critical Cracker for inspiring me and convincing me to make this series. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. If you're wondering why it seemed that this episode ended abruptly, is because, how would I say it? This comes from a 50-minute long raw footage. There is another one of 40 minutes long, which is a continuation of the 50-minute long because there was a slight interruption in between. So it's gonna be like this, but I'm gonna try to find a way to compensate for that. Anyways, time for the end. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to support my videos, you can support me through either my Patreon account or my Maker Support account. Still working on those as I've had a bit of a rough patch through school. So yeah, bye.